BOTEJYU, Japan's pioneer okonomiyaki and okosoba specialty restaurant chain. BOTEJYU was established in 1946 in the gourmet city of Tamade, Osaka by Eikichi Nishino. Our restaurant name, BOTEJYU, was coined from the rhythmic cooking sound of okonomiyaki. The first part of the name, bote, comes from the flipping sound of the okonomiyaki, and the second part of the name, JYU, represents the sizzling sound as it cooks on the teppan grill. Since our establishment more than 70 years ago, we have taken pride in our restaurant name and have protected it by registering it as a trademark. As an okonomiyaki specialty restaurant representing Japan, we are particular about each and every ingredient that goes into our food. Our policy is, crispy on the outside, light and fluffy on the inside. This batter is a result of many years of development. This batter is made by mixing the carefully ground premium flour with our natural broth, squid, shrimp, bonito, kelp. This special batter allows us to produce flavor, aromatic, and crispy okonomiyaki. The pride and care taken in selecting our ingredients allow us to bring out the full flavor of each ingredient and is the foundation for what BOTEJYU is today. Post-war Osaka and the establishment of BOTEJYU. Despite the harsh conditions after the war, BOTEJYU opened its first restaurant in 1946 in Tamade, Osaka. The emerging black markets in Osaka carried supplies and provisions from America that were unloaded at Osaka and Kobe ports. Amongst these supplies was American flour was mixed with water to make pancake as an alternative staple food. Faced with food shortage, this simple, easy to cook and nutritious recipe quickly spread among the people in Osaka. The technique of mixing flour with water dates back before the war in traditional Japan, but the living circumstances after the war influenced the evolvement of flour-based food as a staple dish in Osaka. Daily supplies used by the occupation army and rationed goods were the object of adoration during this time. Nishino, the founder of BOTEJYU, set his eyes on a particular item, the mayonnaise, a condiment that until then was used only to flavor cold food. After repeated trials and error, he managed to sell mayonnaise as an okonomiyaki topping at his restaurant. Dressing okonomiyaki with mayonnaise is a common practice now, but it was BOTEJYU that first came up with the concept. Japan soon entered a period of rapid economic growth, and it was during this era when the motornyaki, or okosoba, was born. To meet the customer needs at that time, BOTEJYU developed many new items and came up with okosoba, which consolidated both okonomiyaki and yakisoba into one dish. BOTEJYU Philippines, a restaurant owned by Viva International Food and Restaurants Inc., an affiliate company of Viva Entertainment Group, has recently partnered with Japan's 7 Samurai Iron Chefs. The 7 Samurai Iron Chefs is comprised of a select group of master chefs known for their expertise and creativity in Japanese cuisine. The Vice President and Chief Operating Officer (COO) of BOTEJYU Japan Kazunori Kuyama, Ramen Samurai Iron Chef Masahiro Ito, Donburi Samurai Iron Chef Yoshihito Iwamoto, along with BOTEJYU Philippines General Manager Rosalie Abala and Marketing Head Dry Francisco, shared during the collaboration launching at BOTEJYU, Estancia Mall in Pasig City on what to expect from the newly minted partnership. BOTEJYU is also one of the venues where the press conferences and entertainment events of Viva Films are frequently held. Since BOTEJYU is owned here in the Philippines by the Viva Foods, which is also a sister company of Viva Films and the rest of the Viva group of companies, and most of the time the press conferences that you have been attending with the members of the press and all our friends from the media, they can expect that they'll be able to taste different kinds of food in the next coming months as we launch the new menu for the BOTEJYU, Francisco told the Star. We are really hoping that we will be able to launch this one as early as this month or April, so that our friends and also our customers will be able to enjoy a different sets of menu every time that we will be holding press conferences for all the films that under Viva Films, he continued. Back from Japan, we brought it here in the Philippines. The coming menus will be exclusive for the 7 Samurai Iron Chefs, he maintained. They also teased that they will incorporate Filipino and Japanese fusion into their menu. Sinigang or calamansi soup. I think with sinigang, kaya young fusion like sinigang ramen, mentioned Ito. We've tried adobo and sisig and we are thinking na magkakaroon fusion of food, offered Kuyama, and reiterated that they will try to come up with new dishes to combine the Filipino and Japanese flavors soon. Formed in 1946 in Tamade, Osaka by Eikichi Nishino, it now has 85 branches across the Philippines.